Welcome to this 15-minute yoga session. This is an all levels, beginner friendly Hatha yoga. If you have a blanket, you can grab that now. A towel can be a good substitute. Otherwise, no props at all, that's totally fine. Let's come to our belly. So lay down on your belly and tuck your toes. Just wriggle around to find the comfiest position you can. Bring your forearms in front of you, hands stack on top of each other, and rest your forehead in your hands. Take a moment here to observe your breath. Just take witness to the inhale and the exhale. Your natural breath, right now, right here. Take witness to the very beginning of the inhale, the very end of the inhale, and then the slight pause before you begin your exhale. And at the end of your exhale, notice the slight pause that returns us to our inhale. Take a few breaths on your own time, just observing the inhale and the exhale. Not changing anything right now, just being present with our breath. Feel your whole body relax into the ground. The weight of your body is supported by the earth. And wherever you are holding tightness, maybe your hips, your legs, your shoulders, find a sense of release. Now, if you haven't already, begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. This time, breathing deep into the belly. Deep exhales out. Find a deep, sustainable breath that can guide you throughout this practice. That is not forced, but is comfortable and cleanses you. Inhale, begin to lift your chest up. Stretch your forearms. Bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Fingers spread wide. Wrists press into the ground. Forearms press into the ground. Fingers press into the ground. Lift your chest. Your gaze is in between your index fingers. Your feet are pointing back. Find a sense of grounding through your forearms, your feet, your thighs, and a sense of lifting of your sternum bone all the way to the top of your head. Relax anything that is holding tension here. Relax your face, your jaw. Keep pressing in your hands, your palms. This is Sphinx pose. A nice opening of the chest, the collarbone spread wide. Take a deep breath in here. And stay for your exhale. And one more deep breath in. And exhale, come back to your forearms, your hands rest. Make a pillow to rest your head in. Your hands come underneath your shoulders, press down to lift up into an all fours position. Hands again underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees underneath your hips. hips and tuck your toes. Your feet are in line with your knees. Press your hands down, press your feet down to inhale, lift your chest, lift your hips. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your spine. Inhale to lift your chest, spread your collarbones, shoulders draw back. Exhale, round your spine, bring your forehead towards your pubic bone. One more time. Inhale to lift, keep pressing to your feet and your hands, your shins. Exhale to round. Now we're gonna come up on our knees, and this is a great time to pad up your knees if you need to. And we're gonna tuck our toes under. And this is a great place to stay. Otherwise, you're gonna walk your hands back and find what works best for you. Maybe your hands come to your thighs. Wherever you are, relax your face, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. We'll be here for a little bit in this nice toe stretch, keeping our feet very healthy. Take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. Continue to stay with your breath. Breathing into any sensations you're feeling in the toes, the feet, the legs. Send your breath there. Take one more deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Hinge forward, coming back onto your hands. Untuck your toes, and we're going to counter that toe stretch. We're going to gently sit back on our heels again. If it's comfortable for you, come all the way up with an extended spine. Otherwise, you can stay with your hands on the ground. Take the time to find your breath. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe into the sensations around the feet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out as you relax. Take one more breath in here. And a deep breath out. Inhale, hinge forward again. And we're going to bring the blanket or towel off to the side. Bring your two big toes to touch, and your knees can be as wide as your shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, sit back on your heels again. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, keeping your hips on your heels as best as you can. Start to walk your hands forward. Bringing your chest towards the ground, bringing your forehead toward the ground, extending your arms. If your arms, your forehead, your chest doesn't touch the ground, that's all fine. Wherever you are, find your breath. Spread your awareness over the back of the body, from the back hips, spine, neck, up through the shoulders, all the way to the fingertips. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Take one more deep inhale here. And stay for the exhale. Bring your hands down to the ground. Bring your elbows down. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, keeping your forearms on the ground, scoop your chest forward. Maybe your feet come apart like a cat in the jungle. Come forward and then straighten out your arms for the seal pose, letting your hips sink to the ground. Exhale, curl your spine, coming back into this extended child's pose. And do that again. Stay with your breath. Inhale, come forward, scoop the spine, sternum leads the way. Coming into the seal, press your hands down, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Exhale, round your spine, coming into a child's pose. Do that one more time. Inhale to come forward. And exhale, tuck your toes. Plant your hands, shift your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Keep firming through your hands. Pedal out your feet by bending one knee, straightening the other. Walk your dog out in your own time. Whatever feels good, take any organic movements. Your next inhale, look forward. Walk your feet forward to the middle of the mat. And turn wide. Your toes can point slightly out. Your feet are about a little bit further apart than your shoulders. And then lower your hips to the ground. If you're up here, that's totally fine. You can put the blanket underneath your heels. Bring your hands into a prayer position at your heart. Firm the upper arms onto the legs and firm the legs back onto the upper arms. Relax your shoulders. Find a sense of elongation all the way from the tailbone up through the central channel and out the crown of your head. Inhale here. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Exhale here. Take one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now bring your hands slowly behind you. Bring your bottom down to the ground. Extend your legs long, flex through your feet. We're coming into a wide forward fold. Hands again outside of your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Maybe you don't come very far down, that's okay. Maybe you can come all the way and rest your belly down. Wherever you are, find a sense of elongation again from your tailbone all the way up the central channel to the top of your head. And find a sense of grounding in the floor. The floor is here to support you. The ground is always a supportive force. Stay connected with your breath. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands in to sit upright. Bring your feet together. Your feet come about hip width distance apart. Keep flexing your feet. Remove any flesh that you need to. You can also sit on a blanket here. Hands outside of you, side of your hips. Inhale, grow tall, firm into the ground. Exhale, just be here. Inhale, float your arms up to the sky, reach really tall, relax your shoulders. Exhale, hinge at your hips, come all the way down as far as you can, resting your hands wherever is comfortable. And then eventually around your spine, allow your spine to round. Bring your chin into your chest if that's okay. Breathe here. Spread your inhales and exhales across the back of your legs, your hamstrings, your calves. Stay with your breath. Next inhale, bring your chin to your chest. Slowly roll yourself up. Very slowly. And exhale, make your way onto your back for a final land. Shavasana. Feet come as wide as the mat. Arms by your side, rolling out to the sides. Tuck your shoulders underneath you a little bit more, one at a time, allowing the neck to be long. And just breathe here, letting go of any breath retention. Find a sense of ease. Set yourself up in a way that is comfortable, and that you can be silent and still for a few moments. Allow this pose to be the rebound pose of our practice, where we're able to soak in the benefits of our practice and reset for whatever is to come in our day. Bring your mind back to your breath. Beginning to deepen the inhales and exhales. Wriggle your fingers and your toes, your wrists, your ankles. Tenderly turn your head side to side. Take a nice big body stretch, reaching overhead. Bring your knees and your chest, roll to your favorite side. And slowly, very, very slowly, keeping your eyes closed, come up to a comfortable seat. We'll meet with our hands together in prayer position, Anjali Mudra at the chest. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down, just a little bit taller. Let's take a deep breath in together. Side out. We'll close our practice with an Om. Deep breath in. Om. Lift your chest. Bow your head towards your hands. The light in me humbly recognizes and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today.